What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven, back with some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds, and today we can start with Snake Eyes or Lord Jaraxxus. I'm definitely going to go for Snake Eyes just because it has less armor, so that means that it's better, but I have to reacquaint myself with the Lucky Roll. We've got Beast Demons, Elementals, Mechs, and Quillbore, and Lucky Roll rolls a six-sided die. Gain that much gold, cannot be used again for that many turns. Okay, interesting. I think you probably just use it on turn 3, likely to level up as some probably free econ.
Hey, my favorite commander is back.
Don't think there's any bonus for actually rolling Snake Eyes. Backstage security now just hits you for 1 right at the start. Notably, it does lose to Mana Saber, but I feel like Mana Saber loses to so many other things that I'm just going to take a damage to play a 4/4. And I'm curious, like, will other players see that I just took a damage? I guess you'd have to have every armor value memorized, but I think in theory players might be able to see that right now. Probably not, actually. That probably only updates after combats, to be honest. Cool, we get a win. We would have won with Mana Saber, would have dealt more damage with Mana Saber even, but a win is a win. We'd be beating them on the leaderboard, though, had we dealt 1 more damage. But let's just level up. Then next turn we'll have 5, so a 1 is fine. A 2 allows me to tap that level button. And anything above that is probably going to result in the same thing. A 3 really probably just means tap the level button, maybe pick up like a banana or something. A 4 means that I then have... so that would be a total of... But if it's 4, it's a total of 7. Do I need to roll a 3? Is 2 a miss? No, 2 has to be a hit, because I only need 1 more gold. I don't know. Maybe there's some other weird, like, maybe if I get a 4, if I'm thinking about it right, or not a 4, whatever, then I should be able to, like, sell this and level. Or sell this and buy something of a higher level is what I meant to say. I got distracted by my opponent playing nothing there. So, like, could buy an automatum. Could buy a tavern coin. That is really good to make the econ work. So I've got 9 gold here. So that is enough to level up and then buy a cyclone or an automaton. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I could just buy Patient Scout, because our opponents are probably at a similar pace to us. Next turn we will have 6 gold. This costs 7 to level. Could try leveling again. 6 gold's pretty good econ to just buy 2 things, though. Let's buy the Cyclone. I think if we play for some tempo, that's going to free up our ability to not play for tempo in other places. And it's not like I get a huge benefit from picking up a Patient Scout. The real benefits are going to be from these trinkets. So elsewhere, I should probably, or could probably, just be playing it safer. Cool. A tie means we were perfectly done there. And I think I like Party Elemental plus Fiery Fellblood. At risk of going Elementals again, Fiery Fellblood is good if I'm in Elementals or Demons. But a turn... This is turn 4, right? 3, 4, 5, 6 coin. Yeah, so this is turn 4. I was counting on my fingers. And turn 4 Fiery Fellblood feels fantastic. I had to think of a word starting with F there. So, beasts are here, demons, elementals, mechs, and quillbore. I don't know the end game, like the tier 6 minions for anything other than elementals, because we played that in the previous video. I think I know some of the mech stuff, but I'm not totally confident what has stuck around and what has left us. Great combat RNG here for me. And now we get a trinket? No, one more turn. One more turn for trinket. This turn we've got 7 gold. We could level. We could pick up some refresherinos. I don't hate the false implicator. I think it's a decent amount of stats. Molten rock is interesting. I mean, Malkazar also quite good and pretty reasonable stats itself. But I don't really feel like it's probably worth it to just take some damage. Maybe I'll find a 1-cost spell too. Okay, yeah, that gets me on board. So now we've got 3 elementals but 4 demons. So now we are lean and demon. We do find a 1-cost spell. I also find a slimy Fellblood, which feels strong at this stage of the game. If I lock, I'll possibly just consume it, but it is really good to get some slimy Fellbloods this early. And I will fleet. This is called fleet, right? Yeah, fleeting vigor. I will fleet to start to build my fleet here a little bit. We don't eat the slime, which is good, and looking pretty good against this board. That was ideal combat. That was ideal. That wasn't exactly ideal, but we still walk out of here with a win. I should reorder my board slightly so that my higher tier things are later, or at least the Malkazar is. That way I can potentially deal more damage. Here's the trinkets. We're looking for Bran. At the end of each turn, increase your max gold by 1. That is really good. When you buy a card, give a random friendly +2/+1. Increase the tavern, or get a slimy Fellblood, and they all give attack and health. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because it really combos with fiery Fellblood. Because now, I probably buy this. Now everything is just absolutely massive here. I don't feel like that, your fiery and slimy Fellbloods give attack and health. Yeah, it doesn't say it, but I think it did it. And I just wasn't paying attention. So I think now I sell out of Party Elemental. I have the option to go for this Accordatron as well and try to get some extra econ. But I think I just buy this and roll twice looking for triples and more fiery Fellbloods. I'll lock that. We could accidentally eat it. Maybe I want to get out of False Implicator at this point. I'm going to move these later. They're all tier 3s at this point. Yeah, my whole board's tier 3, so it shouldn't really matter. But hopefully this does not get eaten. Lining these up here is maybe bad juju. Okay, good. It didn't need it anyways. So that will give me +4/+4 on everything. And that should be like enough tempo that I can ride this out. And I mean, maybe I want to find more false implicators, stay on tier 3. Yeah, because what I actually want to do right now is find fiery and find macaws. That is really the real combo. Wait, yeah, that's insane. Okay. Let's do that then. I am going to pick this up.
Keep up the pressure.
But then I want to find what I want to find. Beautiful. Let's play this now. Everything should get +4/+4, 16, 11. Beautiful. When you play an elemental... Sure. And I've got a few rolls to try to find the... Yeah, I like the Malchezaar for Econ. That's worked out for me. I want to find the Macaw. I could just take a False Implicator, start really scaling. Yeah, I don't hate that. What am I selling off here? Lil Rag and Crackling Cyclone? Sure. So now I'm really strong, and this strength should afford me the ability to just power roll for Macaws and for Fiery Fellbloods. I think this is a good combo. And then it's just a matter of, can I find a greater trinket that like somewhat aligns with this? Be that a like Titus, or I mean that would be the key one. Though maybe at that point I should be going Leapfroggers, but I don't know. I feel like you can't really go wrong by just giving your shot +4/+4 every turn or more. That's the idea here, is eventually that number is going to be higher. We'll try to give this taunt as well after we make it gold. Right now it looks like this actually, yeah, this might not die. That is the awkward part of this comp. We really... No, yeah, this is not going to die. It's too big already. So we will certainly have to give it taunt if we manage to gold it. It's kind of awkward. We're going to give it taunt, but it shouldn't be dying in like the first 2 hits, because once we find the Jeweled Macaw, then we don't want it to have taunt. And I don't think it's called Jeweled Macaw, but bugger off. Okay. Snake Eyes. Monstrous Macaw it is, and I probably put in the Soul Rewinder. Though I'm maybe looking to cut Malchezaar soon, unless I can find an upgrade for it. But I'll keep him in for a turn. Oh, beautiful. We found this. Can we taunt? No, but I also get to take a Tavern coin, so that's pretty fantastic. Let's do this. Discover a tier 4. Blood gems after a friendly... No, I'll just take a Lil Rag again. Pick up the Tavern coin, Monstrous Macaw, and we're in business. So now I think I want to give this taunt. It's tricky. It's tricky. Like against this opponent, I feel like it's just not going to die. Maybe I want to give a few things taunt so that way it doesn't die. I mean, I want to give it taunt and Divine Shield, I guess. Maybe that's not a useful task, because I think what I want to start doing now is move into late game demons where I have more things that are munchin'. Whether that's a triple of False Implicator. I mean, hey, I'd love to triple False Implicator and Monstrous Macaw. Maybe I will spend some time rolling on tier 3 while I've got the Malchezaar. Maybe swap out this Malchezaar for a better Malchezaar. But I feel like I'm locked in right now. I feel like everything is kind of... But I also kind of feel like I sort of have a comp here that, despite never seeing this card or this card before, it feels somewhat familiar to me. I'm not reinventing the wheel here, because pumping up the shop, I don't know, that's just something that I can relate to in this new meta with all the trinkets. Looks like they also have themselves a Fellblood portrait. This did not die, but we did still get the attack. So this is a combat, like where I was saying, this definitely could have preferred to have taunt. But what you gonna do? Oh, okay. Gain 2 random demons at the start of each turn, gain 2 more. get a famished Felbat. The tavern always has 7 cards. I stumbled over my words there because I think I'm really into this. I think that this is how we take the comp into the late game. Get 2 random demons. That's the question, though. Is 2 random demons better than this Felbat portrait? I'm going to go for Felbat portrait. I think that sets me up pretty dang well. I'll lucky roll. And then I am going to roll for a little bit while... Beautiful. I love the Malchezaar. That's going to allow me to switch these out. I'm going to get rid of this. I would love to triple this right now. Impulsive Trickster plus Monstrous Macaw is probably how you take this comp to the moon later, but I'm going to wait to get more scaling first, and I'm going to worry about the current turns right now. Let's swap out Malchezaar so I have 2 more free rolls. And I could strike Oil. It is still pretty early. This is fine, but it almost feels like it's not enough. Do 1 more roll. Well, 2 more rolls because I get to sell off this too. Alright, I'll grab another Malchezaar. I like the... Oh, it always has 7. Oh, that's so nice. That is really, really good with Felbat. So maybe all of these things get to eat? Yeah, because as soon as you eat, you restock. Oh, okay. I knew the Felbat portrait was going to come in handy. That was really, really fantastic. So I can no longer lock, but I can really get in some good eats right now. I do want to triple this, so that way I have a little bit of space on the board, but then I might just stay crushing it, and I might just try to, I mean, I can cycle out the Malchezaar once or twice, or maybe triple the Malchezaar, so that way I can pick it up and cycle through some other things, because I want to be able to give this taunt. But this might be my final board. I mean, this is looking really solid. I think that, like I said, at some point we take out the Fellblood and we put in an Imp. And I mean, next turn, it's going to be free to level up. So I will probably level up next turn. But for now, let's keep rolling, 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 baby. I'm going to pick this up. I'm still tempted to go for this. But I'm not going to do that just yet. Sure. I've got Soul Rewinder. Yeah. Oh, that's why it feels familiar. Prickly Piper plus Monstrous Macaw is the combo that I have explored in other games. All right, there's the False Implicator. That seems good. Let's pick it up. I think let's... Oh, that's probably good, too. Yeah. I don't know how good it is. I'm going to cycle through this right now just to exchange it for a coin. I can give this taunt right now, which I think I want to do. I can roll 2 more times with Prince Malchezaar. What would I be looking for there? A 3rd Malchezaar? Sure. Oh, or a Monstrous Macaw. So I've got 2 rolls to find either of those. I find a pair of Macaws. I can sell off this Malchezaar plus use this and this to triple the Macaw. I'm just going to play this because I'm out of time. I would have liked to have used a triple reward, played something, sold it off, and then leveled up before playing the second card, and then I get a tier 4 triple reward discovery. But I didn't want to mess with it in any capacity that, like, I wasn't going to get to play everything this turn. Because it is kind of important that I get the taunt on the Fellblood just to make sure it dies again, and get this in while it's gold, get this in while it's gold. So kind of just didn't want to mess around here. Still have a spot to cycle things through. I'm going to get to level up possibly even twice here. I do not know if I have lost a combat. I'm 8 streaking. Is anyone else 8 streaking? No, I think I'm undefeated here. So let's level. Let's discover a tier 4. That's going to be a percussionist. Sounds beautiful. I could level again, but let's find another percussionist first. Ooh, 1 demon each turn costs health to buy instead of gold. And I have a lease. That is quite an interesting conundrum. I'm going to go for a lease. I'm going to play the percussionist. I'm going to, I think, take another Malkazar. Because I would not mind tripling Malkazar here. Yeah. I will buy this, though, because I think it's still early enough that the stats on that are good. I don't think I need a false implicator. If you buy this, it's kind of free. Yeah.
That's what I would have picked.
Because I get to play it and buy something else and then sell it. I'm going to play this second Malkazar and roll a few more times. Alright, here's the triple.
My quest begins here.
Do I have anything? Give me this. Give me this. Couldn't have buy it in time. Unfortunate. Wow, this got really big in one turn. Next turn I'm going to level up and then I'm going to roll 4 times, get a free golden monkey for Elise, which I will then use to potentially find a second Fellbat, and then I'm full build. I'm impressed with how big this thing is for one turn, and kind of confused, to be totally honest. Hopefully we unlock or we get rid of the damage cap after this fight, because we are easily one-shotting people. Yes, we are. And I might want to reorder my board for that thing that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, let's level. I'm up against the ghost. I see that. Let's roll the die. Let's buy the blood. Then let's... Oh, that's good too. I don't know if that's good enough, though. Because I really want to find the monkey so that I can find the Fellblood. Or the Fellbat, rather. So let's just roll a bunch of times, see if this... Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't even read what the other demon thing is. I know that it's good, too. Do I ever buy this now? Do I ever buy Impulsive Trickster? I probably should have bought the Trickster. Elemental. Another one of these. That never does anything. Don't need a Scarab. This should give me a monkey. Yeah. So what do I want to do? Do I want to try to make another monkey? I don't think so. I think I just play this. Maybe I pick up a Leroy just to put it in my hand. Get a random magnetic. I don't need that. Do I find the... Oh no, this is interesting though. Oh, well now this is interesting. Not that I know how I'd ever make room for this. Oh, I guess I don't need Monstrous Macaw. Magnetic Reborn. No, I don't think that this is any good. I think I just want to... I don't even know if I want this. This is good if I find the Trickster, but now I'm not convinced that I even want the Monstrous Macaw. Maybe I do. I forgot that this triggers it twice, so it's actually giving me +8/+8 on the shop each turn, which actually just maybe is relevant scaling. Maybe I'm wrong to want for anything else. I do think I could probably try to triple the Fellbat at some point. I need to keep the Rewinder because I've got Golden Malchezaar, which is just way too good to pass up. So the only other thing that's interesting is like getting this to become a demon. Wow, 2 undefeated players. I'm a little more undefeated than them, though. I don't mind just leveling and rolling 4 times, 5 times. Though, if I find the Fellbat, it's going to feel bad because I cannot lock, nor can I really purchase it. So these rolls are much more relevant at the start of a turn. I guess I'm looking for a 1-cost spell. Get a plain copy of a random minion from your last opponent's warband. Don't even know who that was. It was this bloke who was playing beasts. And this opponent is playing mechs, which could be a scary thing. I like Drakari Enchanter. It's probably better than the Monstrous Macaw at this point. Okay, I could throw that in. I could sell through all of this. Sure. This does not work. Just use this for econ. I might want this too, but there's no way to grab that. I'm just thinking if I want to cry foul. Oh, this works. Oh, great. This does not work. But this is beautiful. And I'll just roll for fun, just to see what could have been. Let's put my Fellbats at the end, Drakaris at the end, and put Soul Rewinder first. That's fine. Yeah, just putting the big things at the end is a little bit of good value. Oh, and I actually double trigger the magnets because of Drakari as well. Drakari might just be better off as Scam, but I figured I'd play it here for a turn. We did see the thing where you deal 3 damage to everything, clear up those Divine Shields. Wow. Okay, yeah, Drakari was it. Drakari was definitely the call, though. I like me a Drakari. Let's see what my opponent's trinkets are. We know the chess set, and they've got a Kaboom bot that fires off. So they are going crazy with Kangors plus Titus, but I think I'm too big. I think I'm too big to fail here. This guy's at over 1,000, getting into the 4 digits. And I think kind of just everything came together on this game. But we'll see. Oh, why are they 12 now? Oh, deal 8 extra. So I just want to kill Titus before I kill too many of these Kangors. The first Kangor crashes in. They're going to take out their Drakari before they take out anything else, though. I don't know. They're like barely making a dent here, right? Am I right or am I wrong? It feels like they're barely making a dent. Yeah, this is still at over 1,000. So how much damage do we have? 12, 15, 17, 23. So we're going to have to fight them one more time. And I don't know how many Divine Shields they had to start things off. The guy that attacks their lowest guy is probably pretty good, but I'm not sure that's better than Drakari, to be totally honest. If we can triple the Fellbat, that's interesting. We could also throw in an Impulsive Trickster this stage of the game, give my minions +4/+4. Seems a little bit... Oh, I could discover a buddy. Wonder what that would do for me. No, I think the only thing I'm looking for is the guy that is specifically in the game to attack Titus. Oh, we've got no time left on the clock. That makes sense because that was such a long fight. So I'm just going to roll it down here. I could have picked up the Soul Rewinder triple, but we're just rolling it down. It's fine. It's fine. What does this do? Sure. Ah, it didn't cast. Unlucky. Oh, the prophetic hand? Because, wait, why is it only giving me this? Is that how that's supposed to work? I'm not sure. Well, either way, they did not get close last time. They could find some scam, but they literally need to pivot their entire board to scam. They need to find the amalgam from the curator and summon a bunch of copies of that instead of this Boombot shenanigan. Yeah, they did not, so don't think they're going to be able to make it out of this one. They did pump their Titus enough that I wouldn't have been able to kill it had I found the tech, so Drakari was the better option here regardless, and yeah, that's going to be it for this one. 2 pretty good wins in a row with some nice synergistic trinkets. I feel like there were not too many ways that this game could have gone much better, including those early combats. I think that I may have tied the 3rd combat of the game, but I'm not sure that I did. I know that I won the 1st combat against a Molten Rock, and then the 2nd combat, this opponent, somebody didn't play. It was this person. Yeah, somebody just did not play anything. I can't even think of who that was. Oh, it was Yusarj. Oh, it was my finals opponent here. They did not play anything on the 2nd combat of the game. So that's why they had a slightly lower streak than I did. They probably used this to some good capacity, but I wasn't even paying attention to that fight. You saw it last combat. It was basically the same thing. And we're able to get another win for this one. And for today, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.